What is going on, gang? It's Saturday, January 28th, 2023. So, first off, happy belated New Year to everybody. It's been quite a while since I made a video, but, I got lots of things going on at the house and trying to manage the truck and all that stuff. And, YouTube's just not a priority, man, because let's face it, ain't nobody watching this shit anyway, right? So, but anyway, I wanted to put some stuff out there for you. And this week was kind of full of firsts, right? Some good, some bad. So I just figured I would share this stuff with you. And hopefully maybe you can learn something from my screw-ups. So, first I'll give you the good news. So the good news is, I guess I'm a hero, man. I rescued a little baby kitten out of a tree. So I'll give you the quick version of what happened. So I spent the night at a customer. I wanted to make sure I was there because the next morning we had some bad weather rolling in. And I wanted to make sure I was there to get loaded. So, went to the customer, I parked, and at night, if I don't have anything going on, like if I'm done with all my paperwork and all that, I try to make sure I go out and walk, try to get my exercise. So I'm on this walk, and I was talking to my buddy TK on the phone, and I hear this yelping noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I asked him, I said, can you hear that, man? He couldn't hear it through the headset. I didn't know if it was a bird or two animals fighting. I didn't know what the hell it was. So I turn around and start walking back, right? And I got my flashlight with me because this road is like pitch-ass black. You can't see nothing. And if anybody comes down that road, if they can't see me, they're going to plow into me, which, whatever. Wouldn't be the worst thing that happened at this point. But anyway, so I go back, and I'm getting closer and closer to this noise, and I hear it, and all of a sudden, I realize it's a cat yelping. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know if it was hurt or what. So I look and look and look, and I find this little kitten stuck in a tree. It was on a branch, but it was surrounded by like these vines that had thorns on them. So I don't know if it tried to get out and it kept getting poked or whatever. I don't know. So I go in there. I'm moving all these vines and all this stuff around. And I finally get to the little kitten, and I pulled it out of a tree. So here's a picture of the kitten. So I thought, when I pulled the kitten out of the tree, I thought for sure I'm going to put this thing down and it's going to bolt. And that didn't happen. The little thing became my little buddy. It was stuck to me, man. It didn't want to leave my side. And, I was its hero. So, long story short, it ended up getting worked out. I mean, I didn't keep it. My kids wanted me to keep it. I'm like, no. We're not going down that road. So, I ended up getting somebody to come and get it, and long story short, it ended up at a no-kill shelter, so hopefully it'll go to a good home. So that's the good news. Here's the bad news. For the first time in my almost 15 years of driving, I did something that I've never done before. Bam! Got my first ticket. This isn't the actual ticket because that's got all my personal information on it, but you can see I was overweight. I got this one in Ohio at the scale on 30 near Van Wert. So what happened was I picked up a load. The customer I picked it up at, they had a scale on the property. I went over the scale. According to their scale, I was good, But I'm like, I don't know. It seemed a little sketchy. But I'm like, well, it says it's good. So I rolled with it. And then I went and got fuel. And I'm thinking to myself again, I'm like, man, I should probably go over the cat scale. And I'm like, it's fine. That scale says it's good. So I rolled on, and I'm thinking even if there is an issue, that scale's going to be closed anyway. It's Friday night, right? So I rolled through there at almost 8 o'clock at night. Go over the scale. Scale was open. Steer's good. Drive's good. Trailer, red light of death. I'm like, shit. They're like, driver, you need to go around and rescale. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I go around. Steer's good. Drive's good. Trailer, red light of death again. So they pull me around back. Dude comes out, gives me the paper, tells me how much I'm over. Ended up with a $210 ticket. Now, the good news is there's no points on me for that, and there's no points on the carrier. It's just one of them things that, hey, you were stupid. Now you're going to pay. So, it's paid and done and over with, but it cost myself $210 that I didn't need to spend. So the moral of that story is, which, I've been out here long enough to know this, but I just, I rolled with it. Their scale said I was good. Obviously, their scale is wrong. So at least if you go to the CAT scale, you have something to stand on. So, moral of the story, if you're ever in doubt, even if you go to a customer, if they have a scale there, don't trust it. Make sure you go to the CAT scale, do it the right way. Which I should have done that, but I didn't. And I don't know. It is what it is, man, but it's a numbers game. Eventually when you're out here long enough, something's going to happen. You're going to hit something when you're driving, or you're going to get overweight, or you're going to get speeding, or whatever. Something's going to happen. It's the law of averages. Eventually it will catch up to you. So that's my story, man. So, I went from a hero to a zero all within a matter of a week. So, yeah, man, that's about all I got on this one. So, appreciate you guys watching. And should be another one coming here actually soon following this one. So, just got some other things to talk about. So, appreciate you guys checking this one out. So, till next time, everybody, be good, be smart, be safe. See you down the road later on.